Carlos, congratulations. Tell us about how you did it tonight against Derby.
First of all, thank you very much. Today was very tough game, because we knew that we would play versus one opponent with a lot of quality in the higher part of the team. We know this. We know that they are not getting the results that they wanted to achieve, and we know the intensity of this game. At the same time, they have one day more of the recovery, and sometimes this type of situations can affect a little bit the performance of the players. And I think they did a very good pressing versus us, and this pressing stopped a little bit the option that we have to break this pressing to attack better. We start well the game, but after they start to press, and after some mistakes that we had in the playing out, they start to win confidence to press more, and we weren't able enough to find the free spaces, the free play that were today in the sides. I think we improved a little bit this in the second half, but even the attack of the team today wasn't brilliant. But the thing that was clear brilliant was the effort of the players until the end. I think the most important for me is the spirit that this team and this squad is showing now, because you need to have this spirit to can compete the games.
Definite spirit and the willingness to work for each other and with each other, Carlos. You also needed to change the team. You brought Schindler on as an extra centre-back in the second half. Tell us about your thinking and what state of the game was at that stage.
I think they were playing they didn't have a clear striker until this moment. In that moment, they put one striker on the pitch, number 9. And in this moment, we were thinking that to manage well the two wingers who attack more inside, and to manage better the striker that they put, would be better with Schindler and Sara managing or controlling the striker, and after with Steelman managing the other false winger, and with Hawk managing the other false winger, because at the end they were like a midfielders. We had problems with them when they create numerical advantage in the middle. That's why we defend with our fullbacks today more inside, and our wingers help a lot the team to defend the sides. And in the first minute of the game, even they incorporate one of the central backs, and it creates some problems for us that we manage better with Campbell in the second half, or with Koroma or Benza in the second half. And I think with the pass of the minutes, I was thinking that they introduce more players in the middle. They introduce one or two strikers, and in that moment I think the team feel more comfortable to defend these actions with the 3 central backs.
During the games, we can hear you and your coaches getting the information onto the field, and clearly you can see all these changes happening from your opponent during the matches. How much does it make you happy that the team can read those changes and react to them? Their adaptation during matches is very important to the wins and the points that you've achieved so far.
No doubt. I think if you don't adapt to the change that the opponent does, you are going to have less options to compete from the defense point of view and from the attack point of view too. Because we know that if we don't defend well, we are going to have less options to control them and after to attack them well. And after we know that if we have a bad position in attack, it's going to be after more difficult to defend well. So like attack and defense are in the same moment. They have the link. We need to adapt very well to any option. I would like, honestly, to make our players doesn't listen to me, because I would like to see all of our supporters here with us. But now this is one of the points that we have. It's important that you say, to have these adaptations, immediately adaptations with the team. But I would like to, or we are going to work trying to see that these adaptations happen without the information of the coaches. And I think this is with the pass of every time we are facing different shapes, different opponents, different styles, I think we can be more adapted to react fast.
A perfect illustration of the transition that you're talking about was the goal and the move downfield. Tell us about it from your point of view. Clearly, we're getting used to your players getting forward very quickly. Whether it's a Harry Toffolo, who we think of as a defender, or Juninho Bakuna, the goal scorer, he's not a striker, but there was a big movement forward for the transition.
Yes, I think today one of the keys to command the game in attack was to grow the press. I think we couldn't do enough in the first half because we didn't move enough fast the ball to find the free player. And after in the second half, we tried to improve this with Hawk creating the line of 3 or helping the team closer to the central backs for the playing out. And after we know that when one team presses you in offensive half, you have 2 options. Or they win the ball and they are going to have the attack, or you can break the press and you are going to have the attack. I think it happened a couple of times. In the first time that we did, we created a clear chance and we scored the goal. In the second half that we did, we created one chance. I don't know, it was with O'Brien and with Coroma, but maybe we didn't take enough time to finish better the option that we have in the counter-attacks or after we broke the press. So today they create a lot of problems in the high pressing. It's something that we need to review and continue improving. But I continue saying that the tactical point of view are not the key points. The more key points are the character of the team.
Absolutely. And in Lewis O'Brien, you have a character who hasn't started yet. He's just come back from injury. Quite a lot of fans, Carlos, are saying, well, if Lewis O'Brien is on the team sheet, even if it's as a substitute, you should start him. So tell us why you don't put him straight into the team.
I think O'Brien is an important player, but I think it's important too that the players there, they are playing in the first 11 of the team. They are fighting for the gap and they continue there. And the players that arrive from the injury or from the bench, they need to fight for this space. I think O'Brien is going to have options to play because I think with the work that he does, he deserves. But I am happy about the performance of all the players, and we need to be more than the name. We need to evaluate very well the performance of each player, the individual performance, what they are doing, and which player can have more adaptations to the different options of the opponent. And depending about this, we will make the decision every week.
Are you happy to see your team's name 8th in the table already?
I am very happy when I see that the effort of the players take the result of the 3 points. This is the most important thing, because I think always it's important that the reward of the effort be something positive. And today we could receive this, and this is the most important thing for me. That our players learn that with the effort, they are ready to be the teams.
Carlos, congratulations, and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.